All right, what's going on here? T, hello, or Talon. I want to call you Talon. That works for me. Hope you're doing well. Spence, hello. Debbie, hello. We are in day 4 of this week-long nightly live streams, donation-a-thon, I suppose. So far, with supers, channel memberships, PayPal donations, we are around $250 that has been raised so far. I'd love for us to get to $300 by the end of the week. If we make it, awesome. If we don't, that's okay. But that would be the goal, though, is to see if we can get to 300 by the end of the week. We will see how it goes, of course. Hello there, Cat for One. Welcome back. Hello there, Bruce. Hello there, Rima. Hope you all are doing well. Hello, Rosemary. We are all having a good day, and we had have a good week so far. Crazy that we're already in Thursday. Hello there, Maya. Hello, Maximus. Now, I will say, Maximus has been on doxycycline for 2 days, and I think, at least in my opinion, and you all can tell me what you think, but his eyes are looking better. There's a little redness there, but we're definitely kind of clearing up. Now, that's good news, obviously, that we're clearing up, right? The worrisome news, though, for me at least, is Rima, do tell if you wish to share. Do tell. On why it wasn't a good week for you. So it's good that Max's eyes is getting better with the doxycycline. It's bad though that it's taking a very strong antibiotic for him to get better, and that this is now the 3rd round of doxy that he's been on over the last maybe 2 months or so. So it's like, what's causing these flare-ups in order for him to have to get something like doxy to knock it back down? I'm wondering at the moment. Hello there, Catitude. Hope you're doing well. Cat for One, are you going to make another 10 YouTube channels again today? Or do you got 10 that you can cycle through? Did I see Bruce earlier? I'm not sure if I saw Bruce. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if I said hi to Bruce. I think I said hi to Bruce, but like I said, hopefully you all are doing well tonight. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Rima. Someone you know passed away last week, fell on the tree. I'm sorry to hear that. Hello there, Cindy, Lucinda. I did get your comment last night, Cindy, that you couldn't, for whatever reason, you couldn't join the live. But I'm glad that you are able to hop on the live tonight. Hello there, Blue Wing Willow. How you doing? Yeah, so like I was saying a little earlier, Max's eyes are definitely clearing up. It is a little concerning, though, that it is taking a strong medication, a strong antibiotic, in order for them eyes to get better. So we'll need to do some research, and we'll need to kind of try to figure out why it's going on. But it is good to see his eyes clearing up, though. Could be his diabetes. I don't know. Maybe, I'm never one to underestimate the power of stress. So maybe it's stress related. He is a bit of a stressor. So actually, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. Rosemary went to the doctor today. He went to the vet. I'll tell you about her story when we get to Rosemary a little later. Hello, Doxlin. How you doing? How you been? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us tonight. But we also picked up some of Max's meds. We picked up some gabapentin. Gabapentin, for those who may not know. Hello there, Connie. Gabapentin is a kind of a anti-anxiety, calm down kind of medication. So when we start to have showings here, we're going to give Max, we're going to pop him some gabapentin when we are alerted we have a showing, to calm him, to keep him calm, because all the cats are going to have to get put into cages and then put into cars, and then we got to drive out of here while the showings are going on. Let me see here. Jesse, which cat's a lap cat? So our lap cats, Jesse, I would say are the baby. Um, Rosemary kind of can be a hip cat, not necessarily a lap cat, but a hip cat. Um, Pandora kind of be on the body a little bit. Yoda could be a head cat, literally sleeps on the head. And I think that's it. Willow, your grandma is getting another cat. It's an orange tabby kitten and is going to be a boy, and you might be able to see him. Awesome. Yes, T. Allen or Talon. Rosemary is she's doing well. She's doing fine. Bruce, your daughter is saying his dirtiest may have something to do with it. His dirtiest. I'm not sure what that means, Bruce. Dachshund, a little update on the kitties. They are now better, but they still fight and almost broke something. Okay. Diabetes. Is that what you're saying, Bruce? Diabetes. Okay, yes, Bruce. His diabetes could definitely be playing a factor. I feel kind of bad for Max when it comes to that, because Max already got hit with the peripheral neuropathy, right, with his legs. And, I would just feel so bad for him if, his eyes are just something that just he gets hit with every so often with his diabetes. So yes, I see what you're saying. Oh, hello, Cat for 20. Yes, you already exist. Catitude, you're thinking about Rosemary today and how she did at the vet. She screamed at the vet, but that's normal for her. Catitude, she is a screamer. Maya, gabapentin is also prescribed for people, is it? I've never, that's not surprising, but I've never, I guess for the same thing too, I'm assuming. Rima, that's if if I'm going to have a new kitty. So it just kind of depends on how things go with that neighbor, Rima. We haven't had any contact with her for the rest of this week so far. We were going to give about a week or so, and then we are going to reach out to them and just kind of see how things are going, and kind of go from there. I will definitely, though, I'll keep the community up to date. Obviously, if we do happen to bring a new little one in here, I will do a post, I'll do a video, I'll put them on a live stream, all that fun stuff. So, to be determined still. Sure, Bluewing, what are you going to name the little orange one? Gabapentin, Spence, to answer your question, he'll get one capsule. The capsules are 50 milligrams. Based off of his weight, 50 milligrams, it would be a good percent, or a good point for him. So he'll get one capsule, like when we have a showing. Like say if we have a showing on, this Saturday, for example, he'll get one capsule. We have 10. Now, if we have 2 or 3 showings a day, we're only going to give him one capsule a day, because the stuff usually lasts for about 24 hours or so. And we don't want to give too much because it can affect other things as well. Hello there, John. How you doing? Hope you're doing well tonight. Hello there, Linda. I hope you're doing well as well. Looks like we got right now about 40 folks or so in here. If you happen to be new, a big hello and a big welcome to you. This is Max that you're staring at. He's a special needs kitty. He's diabetic, so he requires insulin shots to survive day to day. We have 9 kitties altogether that live with us, so if you want to say hello and welcome, then feel free to. Spence, you're on gabapentin. Okay. Hopefully that does well with you. Hello there, Lewis. Your mom also takes gabapentin. Interesting. Oh, I hope those who take gabapentin, it's helpful, it works. It doesn't make you a zombie like some medications can, or it doesn't screw up your stomach. A lot of medications are so anti-tummy. So, but I hope that hope that's well for everybody that takes something like that. Flame. Flame sounds like a good name there, Blue Wing, for an orange tabby. Love the name. John, you weren't here yesterday because another marathon phone call. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully Tranquil is doing as well as can be, John. I won't get into that too much, on this live stream, but hopefully we're doing okay for the most part. Hey Ryan, how you doing tonight? Happy Thursday to you as well. Welcome to this day 4, Ryan, of our donation-thon, I guess. Hope you're doing well. Talon, do you know if cats cry when you're not at home? I certainly hope not, Talon, but I can't say no, but I don't think they do. But I don't know. Maybe they cry when we get home because they're like, darn, the humans are back, so we can't like party all night or, kind of do what we want because there's nobody here to, to keep us in line. Hello there, Carrie Jordan. How you doing tonight? Rosemary, you stopped taking it. Maya, it makes you tired. Okay. Bruce, John, or not John, sorry. Your daughter wants to know how much units Max is getting. So Bruce, it's not a set unit. So if he's over 300 when we test him, Bruce, like in the morning or at nighttime before we poke him, if it's over 300, we give him 1.5. If it's between 200 to 300, we give him 1 unit, and if it's under 200, we don't give him anything. I know sometimes that it's not like the best to do that, but it's just seems to be what's working for him. So hopefully that answers your question, Bruce, as far as the insulin stuff. Cat for 20, you can only stay here for till 7:30 because you got something important to do. No worries about that. Appreciate the time, and hopefully you enjoy the time until you have to head out. Hello there, Cool Gamer. Cool Gamer 2, I think I've seen you before. Maybe the name, I don't know. But hello and welcome. I'm glad to see you here. If you love cats, you are in the right place. Or if you want to be part of a cat community, what I consider to be the most giving cat community on the platform, hello and welcome. I am a little tired, I will say that. I napped a little bit today, just exhausted with doing everything. So I did take a little bit of a, no pun intended, cat nap. But I'm trying to just get the energy for the live stream, and yeah, just a heads up though. I'm not gonna fall asleep on you, but you never know. Spencer, you're greeted with toys at the front door, like little mice and things like that. Jesse, what's going on with Shadow? Why are they being temperamental? Gabapentin helps with nerve pain, arthritis. Huh. Well, maybe I need to take some gabapentin then. Carrie, your mom had 20 cats when she was alive. Wow, that is quite a bit. God bless her for doing all that, for providing a good home for all of those precious souls. Thanks. Definitely happy. Cindy, has anyone heard from Shelly? Shelly sent me. Oh, also, Cindy, I forgot to tell you this on the last live stream. I think 2 days ago now, when you were talking about the kitty, Cindy, that lived to be 30 or so. I want to say I think her name was Samantha. I did get an email from Shelly and a picture of Samantha. I'm assuming it was a like newer picture, like before she passed on last year, and very beautiful kitty. So I haven't heard from her since though, so it's been a couple of days on my end. Excuse me. Rosemary, hot again out there. Over 100 probably. Gave you a migraine. Yeah, I get seasonal migraine, so I know how that feels, Rosemary. I had one a few days ago, a week ago maybe. I really can't do, I mean, when I get migraines, I just have to suffer with them. Talon, do I ever want to be a cat instead of a human? No, I'm good being a human. So then I can, take care of kitties. Cat for 20, the two kitties are doing good. Good to hear, Cat for 20. Spence, gabapentin can affect the kidneys. I think pretty much, Spence, it seems like pretty much every medication can affect something, right? Especially the kidneys. Sometimes the cure is worse than the disease, as they say. I'm sure some of you probably heard that before. Lewis Rotten Doctor's got your mom hooked on opioids. I'm sorry to hear that, Lewis. Sorry to hear that. There's a big opiate addiction, especially in the United States. We are addicted to painkillers. Um, Sammy, okay. Is Sammy short for Samantha, Cindy, or is it Sammy? Hello there, Sue. Hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to catch up with chat here. Give me a second. John, you're on blood pressure medications. Not too bad for being over 66. Not at all. Hello there, George. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Shirley posted a video of Phoenix eating an egg. It could be. Could be. Oh, Cindy, I appreciate. I'm gonna call this almost gonna be called like the Cindy donation live. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Hello, Richard. We'll be donating to, like I said, the Furball, the Furball Fam Sanctuary in Minnesota. I have that lined up for the next time we donate, my friend. So thank you so much. Let's see, Connie, the package has been delivered either to your mailbox or post office. You just have to drive to pick it up. You're in a rural location. Connie, I hope that they don't charge you for anything, because they did say there is a potential they may charge you for something. So hopefully, I mean, it shouldn't cost you anything, and hopefully that is the case. I think I said hello to Sue. If I didn't, my apologies. Hello, Kitty King. If I don't remember if I said hello to you also. All right. We're gonna probably say goodbye to Max. I do want to try to. I'm gonna mention this just a couple of times, so forgive me in advance for those who are regular. But this is just for new people or for anybody else. But I do want to just mention this a couple times. I'm only gonna mention it like 2 or 3 times. 2 times probably the most. If you are watching this, and if you are new watching this. Can somebody tell Cindy if she lost sound? What you can do sometimes is you can exit the chat, exit the live stream, and then come back, and then sound can come back. But what I wanted to say, if you are new or if you're not new, this is a donational kind of live stream. We are trying to raise as much. I hate to use the word money, but that's what it is. For the week. Our goal was around 300 or so. We're getting very close to that goal now. And also, if anybody wants to become a channel member, we have channel memberships where it's just $1 all the way up to $5. So, but for now, we're going to say goodbye, Mr. Maxime. He said goodbye, humans. Thank you for your love and your attention for me and all the prayers and well wishes. Bye, Max. All right. Let's go ahead and we're going to visit the orange cat. We'll give Max a little bit of a love in here. I'm almost stepping in a food bowl. All right, Mr. Orange. Now, it's been a while since we've been in Mr. Orange's room. Doesn't he stand out nicely with the blue bed? Blue and orange definitely do match. All right, Orange, come on, buddy. Come on. Oh. I know. You're a good boy. Yes, nobody wants to see the orange hiney, though. Orangey. Tang. Pretty good with the carpet. He, of course, isn't loving having to, have his nails cut. Are we buffering again? Is anybody else buffering? Sven said he's buffering, so let me know. I think we buffered the last time we were in this room, so maybe I'm going to have to go into another room again with Orange. Lewis, I appreciate the super. Thank you, Lewis. I have some people say we're buffering. I have some people say we're not buffering. So I'll hang out with Tang if we're good in this room now. All right, it did for a second. We're good now again. Okay. Buffering. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have to say goodbye to Orangey. I'm not going to risk taking him up. So we're just going to go into another room. Hi, Yoda. All right. Hopefully, you all will be seeing Yoda here in a second. We're going to get his toy out, of course. Let me know if the buffering is better. Blurry. Well, hopefully it should clear up here in a moment. Let me know if you all have a good picture again. Maybe I need to stop going into that room. It's pixelating. Well, I'm just going to have to just kind of power through it here. Maybe there's a lot of people online right now. Shake phone. Okay. There, I shook the phone. The phone was shook. Not so rough. Well, you said shake the phone. You know me, I take things literally. All right, so folks, you're still blurry, pixelated. A lot of pixelating. Ugh. I'm sorry, everybody, as far as that goes. That is frustrating. I know Shelly was having some issues with her phone as well, or with her, like her internet. It's not really hot out here. It's getting worse. I'll tell you what, here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to end the live, and then, or wife, if you can say this, just say I'm going to end the live, and then I'm going to try to come back on for like another 30 minutes or so. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the live, and I'm just going to try to start another one and see if that does anything. So I'll be back in like a minute. All right, I'm going to end it now.